Any doubt or any question? Please read and understand the different types of topic. Otherwise, it will be a problem in case of in all times, in whole the entire of your lives. Okay, chalo. Anti-tubercular. Today the different topics. Anti-tubercular drug. This TB or tuberculosis, which is another most harmful disease. Even sometimes it will be the pandemic or pandemic. It is epidemic disease, and so many disease, so many people are died due to this disease. Generally, the Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Mycobacterium acid fast bacteria that produce some diseases, and how to treatment and how to treat this tuberculosis by the different drugs. And today we discuss about the anti-tubercular drugs. Tuberculosis is a chronic granulomatous. Basically, this disease occurred in the lymphatic granulomatous disease and major health problem in the developing countries. This is a major health problem of the developing countries, not underdeveloped. This is developing country. This is the major issue. So this type of disease is very harmful. About 1/3 of the world population is infected with the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. In India, control and treatment of the TB is covered under the national program, which is effective the free treatment to all the TB cases. Most of the some hospital, the TB hospital, even our great poet Sukanta Bhattacharya, he also died by this disease. So TB, one of the that type of disease which is basically life-threatening disorder, but it is treated carefully and thoroughly. I think it will be problem will be solved. That's why they have one national program against the anti-TB, and even all the drug will be free supply all the any people of the country to control the TB. Not only the drugs, even your day birth at the birth you give some vaccine, the BCG vaccine, Bacillus calmette-guerin, which is for the immunization against the TB. So TB is such a disease that will be harmful. That's why we can use by the prophylactics, by the vaccination. At the first day of life, when given a one vaccine, tuberculosis 0.1 ml is administered through intramuscular route. And after that, apart from this, if any person suffering or infected by the TB, then that will be treated by the freely treated by the governments. So that type of disease can be eradicated. How to eradicate? I think the most of the case is eradicated, but some few peoples nowadays it will be affected by this. So how it will be treatment? What are the treatments and regimens that will be discussed today? India has a large load of the HIV infected subject, and that is patients are especially vulnerable to the severe form of the tuberculosis or MSC antimicrobial infection. The microbacteria has caused a epic disease, and tuberculosis and the leprosy. Actually, tuberculosis and the leprosy both are the same types of microorganisms. All of the acid fast microorganisms have terrorized and humankind in antiquity. Although The burden of the leprosy has been decreased, but the TB is still the most important infectious killer of the human. So be serious how to prevent the TB and how to treat the TB. Into the Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Mycobacterium species from the Greek mycos refer to the mycobacteria, which appears which is due to the composition of the cell wall, and more than 60% of the cell wall is the lipids, mainly the mycolic acid. Sometimes in the GILET or other competitive examination, Mycobacterium tuberculosis which contain which acid? Mycolic acid. Be careful. The mycolic acid present in the M. tuberculosis. The extraordinary cell prevents that the pharmacological compounds from getting the bacterial cell membrane or inside the cytosol. So another barrier in the propensity of the some. Another barrier is the propensity of the some of the bacilli to hide inside the patient cell, therefore surrounding themselves with an extra physicochemical barrier that antibacterial agent must cross the effective. For the classification, according to the clinical utility of the anti-tubercular, it will be classified into a major two groups. One is the first line drugs, another is the second line drugs. These drugs having the anti-tubercular efficacy as well as the low toxicity as used routinely. Anti-tuberculosis, that means it is effective against the anti-tubercular drugs, but the toxicity is the low. That type of. Another is the second line. These are the drug, either the low anti-tubercular efficacy but the higher toxicity or both, and are used as a reserve drug. So generally the patient is treated by the first line choice. If the first line drug of choice can be failed, then you can use the second line treatment. And this drug having either low anti-tubercular efficacy but the higher the toxicity or both. So second line drug only one, then failure of the first line drugs. Second line or failure of the first line drug. What is the first line drugs? Generally the isoniazid, rifampicin, pyrazinamide, ethambutol and streptomycin. HRZES. These 5 drugs you can remember it just like a nomenclature of enzymes. Isoniazid, rifampicin, pyrazinamide, ethambutol, streptomycin. These are the first line anti-tubercular drugs because it has a potent anti-tubercular activity but having the lesser side effect. But if it is resistant or maybe failed, in that case the second line treatment will be started. The second line, ethonamides, proethonamides, cycloserine, teridozole, para-aminosalicylic acid or PAS, rifabutin, thiacetazone, and fluoroquinolones like ofloxacin, levofloxacin, moxifloxacin, ciprofloxacin, and the injectable preparation like kanamycin, amikacin, and capreomycin. So these are the second line drugs. It's less anti-tubercular activity, but it is greater the toxicity. But why it is used? When the resistance of the first line, then the second line drug will be applied. The person may be contact, what are the symptoms and how to infect this person. A person may be contact the pulmonary tuberculosis from inhaling the infected droplets from a cough or a sneeze by an infected person. This is the granuloma in the lungs tissue. So be careful. In case of CT scan of the lungs, that type of tissue will be generated after the tuberculosis produced. So be careful. Be take care. What is the formation or the deformities in case of lungs? That type of lungs, or this is the granuloma. So you know granulomatous TB or granuloma is formed in the lungs, and the lung basically the TB is affected the lungs and is destroyed, and this is basically spread by the cough or sneeze by a infected person. So just like a coronavirus, same, this is the bacterial infection, and basically the acid fast bacteria. There are the two important, three important parameter you can write down this. One is the, it is acid fast bacteria, only the two acid, as a microbacterium is the acid fast bacteria, and two disease, one is the leprosy, another is the tuberculosis. These are all are the acid fast bacteria. You can remember it in any type of any sort of question in case of interview or any others competitive exam, GLET, that will be helpful to us. Another, this acid fast microorganism which contains some mycolic acid, or this is because bacteria can be classified majorly in the three class. One is the gram positive and gram negative, another is the grams acid fast bacteria. So gram positive by the identified by the Jensen Valade. Also this practical in your biochemistry lab, it will be incorporated nowadays at the your syllabus also, but it is impossible to factorize to see the microbacterium together because this culture was not available in our laboratory. So that's why only you can possible what are the test or the sputum test or any what type of test, but we cannot the positive case because we are not cultured this microbacterium tuberculosis because it is very problematic and there is a chance of tuberculosis. So that's why we are totally ignore this practical. But you can see if you interested, we can you can see, but through the YouTubes I can see our presentation, the what are the test procedure of microbacterium tuberculosis or what are the positive case of tuberculosis. So granuloma is formed in the lung. So this is, you can see it when the X-ray will become this type of X-ray, first in a chest X-ray or by the CT scan or CT thoracic, you can see that type of tissue will become. Next. So basically this type of the basic in type of same methodology in case of the coronavirus or COVID-19 or the this basically it is through the cough or by sneezing. So that's why the person can be isolated. If the person infected by the TB, these are the TB blue color, it will produce some droplets or sneezing cough and that will be inhaled by the others, then there is a chance of infection of TB. So tuberculosis affect the many part of the body, not only the part of the lungs, but in the many part of the body. Just a few, you can see just one glance time, you can see it at the middle ear of the ear, middle ear, even the tonsil. Another is the two opposite is the lungs that will be affected, and pericardium also that will be affected, and other part of the same lungs, they actually two right and left, same lungs or other lungs, or basically the lungs will be affected and other parts also affected by the also the CNS brain, the meningitis that will be found. In case of the bone also, the bone TB, bone, spine, psoriasis and mycelia, even the intestine can be affected by the tuberculosis. Adrenal gland also that will be affected by the tuberculosis. That will be affected by the tuberculosis. Adrenal gland and ureter, actually bladder, ureter and the bladder and prostate, seminal vesicle also, liver, spleen, peritoneum and adrena. Generally, especially, so not only the lungs, basically the lungs, but other part of the body also affected by the tuberculosis. Basically the body weight will be lost and other symptoms will come. So before going to the resistance, we see what are the different types of drug act on the tuberculosis. I think this is the tuberculosis, the most important communicable diseases. This is the one of the most communicable diseases that in the world, and microbial intensively resistant the most of the antibiotics and growing of the. This is the most another important question: the why the resistance come due to the tuberculosis or different types of antibiotic and resistance due to tuberculosis. I can discuss in the later. And growing the more slowly than the bacteria, antibiotic active against the rapidly growing cell. and lipid-rich Mycobacterium cell wall is the impermeable to the many agents. It grows the inside the macrophages and poorly penetrable to the drugs. Excellent ability to develop resistance and multiple drug resistance, MDR, multiple drug resistance, because actually this tuberculosis bacilli, which is guard against layer by layer. The one drug can penetrate one layer and destroy it, another drug penetrate the destroy the another layer. So that's why different types of drug or regimen therapy or multi-drug therapy will be in case of the tuberculosis, and sometimes maybe resistance due to the, this is called the multi-drug resistance. That's why the second line treatment will be started. The combination of the two or more drugs to overcome the obstacles. In case of generally, we are seeing that some microorganism which is killed or inhibit by the some one drugs, but here it will be at least more than 2 antibiotics, and to prevent the emergencies of the resistance during the course of therapy. Number one, 2 or more drugs, 2 or more antibiotic that can penetrate the actual cyst form of the tuberculosis or to reduce the drug resistance. The response of the mycobacterial infection to chemotherapy is slow. So treatment must be administered for a month to year depending on which the drugs are used. So this is a long-term therapy. There is a chance of resistance is quite easier than the any other treatment. And there is a classification same as hello
স্যার আগের স্লাইডটা আরেকবার বলুন, বুঝতে পারলাম না।
কোনটা এটা?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
এটা in case of tuberculosis generally দেখো the combination of 2 or more drugs. In case of other drugs, in case of other infection, generally the GI infection, respiratory infection, generally one antibiotic is used generally, but sometimes we are using a combined antibiotic also. But in case of TB, at least 2 or more drug will be used. That is called the regimen therapy, multi-drug therapy. Or another is the TB therapy as called the DOT, direct observation therapy. তো এই টিবির ক্ষেত্রে আমরা এক নয় একাধিক অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক ইউজ করে থাকি। কেন করতে হয়? কারণ এই অর্গানিজমটা কি সিস্ট ফর্মে থাকে, ডিফারেন্ট মাল্টি লেয়ার, ইট কনসিস্ট অফ দ্য ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ লেয়ার। কারণ একটা অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক যদি একটা লেয়ার নষ্ট করে সেকেন্ডটাকে আর ডিস্ট্রয় করতে পারে না, তার জন্য কি একটা ড্রাগ দেওয়া হলো, একটা অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক হলো ওয়ান ফার্স্ট লেয়ার ডিস্ট্রয় বাই দ্য ফার্স্ট লেয়ার, দেন অ্যানাদার অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক that destroy the second layer, and finally the others antibiotic to kill the or hold the microorganisms, all the cyst form of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Another is the to prevent the emergency of the resistance during the course of therapy. যদি একটা ড্রাগ দেওয়া হয় তাহলে কি হবে, ইনিশিয়ালি মাইক্রোঅর্গানিজমটা সাবসাইড হয়ে যাবে, সিমটম কিছুটা রিলিফ হয়ে যাবে, আর অর্গানিজমটা সিস্ট ফর্মে থেকে যাবে, কিছুদিন 1 মাস 2 মাস পরে আবার রিল্যাপস করবে, এবং সেক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু সারানোটা টাফ হয়। ফলে কি করতে হয়, একদম ডাইরেক্ট যদি যে কোনো জিনিস, যেমন ধরো কোনো আমরা বলেই থাকি একটা কথায় যে যদি সাপ স্নেক ফেক যদি দেখা যায় খুব বিষধর সাপ হয়, তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা তাকে বলি একবারে মেরে ফেলতে। একবার মারলে যদি না মরে সে কিন্তু সেকেন্ড টাইম ছোবল দেবে। তো এখানেও সেম টাইম যদি তুমি একটা ড্রাগ ইউজ করো, যদি না ড্রাগটা পুরো অর্গানিজমটা কিল না হয়, তাহলে সেকেন্ড টাইম কিন্তু অনেক ডেট্রিমেন্টাল ওয়েতে কিন্তু ওই অর্গানিজম বা ওই ডিজিজটা কিন্তু দেখা যাবে। ফলে বি কেয়ারফুল। সেই জন্য আমরা কি করি, ড্রাগের ক্ষেত্রে মাল্টি ড্রাগ একই সঙ্গে একাধিক অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক, 2-3টে অ্যান্টিবায়োটিক দেওয়া হলো যাতে পুরোলি কিল্ড করতে পারে, মাইক্রোঅর্গানিজমটা কিল্ড হয়, এবং সাইমালটেনিয়াসলি টু প্রিভেন্ট দ্য রেজিস্ট্যান্স, যাতে না কোনো রকম একটা ড্রাগ দিলে কি হবে, সেই ড্রাগটা ফট করে রেজিস্ট্যান্স করে দিতে পারে, কারণ ওর ক্যাপাসিটি অনেক বেশি। একটা লেয়ার নষ্ট করলো, বাকি লেয়ারগুলো তো নষ্ট করছে, বেসিক্যালি এটা সিস্ট ফর্মে থাকে, খুব এই অবস্থায় থাকে। দুটো জিনিস, একটা হচ্ছে টু কিল দ্য হোল অফ দ্য মাইক্রোঅর্গানিজম, অ্যানাদার হচ্ছে টু প্রিভেন্ট দ্য রেজিস্ট্যান্স। বুঝতে পেরেছিস? হ্যালো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। The response of the Mycobacterium infection in the chemotherapy is slow, but treatment must be administered to the for a month or year. সেই জন্য অনেক সময় 1 মাস 2 মাস 6 মাস 1 বছর ধরেও ট্রিটমেন্ট করতে হয়। আর যদি কোনো কারণে ডিসকন্টিনিউ অফ দ্য মেডিসিন হয়, তাহলে কিন্তু there is a high chance of resistance. So in that patient টিবি কিন্তু ফার্মাসিস্ট ট্রিটমেন্ট করতে পারবে। টোটাল 6 ডিজিজ আছে যেটা কিন্তু ফার্মাসি, এটা আগে থেকেই, এখন হয়তো নতুন নিয়ম এসেছে সবকিছু ট্রিটমেন্ট করতে পারবে, নতুন আইন এসেছে ফার্মাসি প্র্যাকটিসে, যেখানে একজন ফার্মাসিস্ট জাস্ট চার্জেবল, যেভাবে ডক্টর প্রেসক্রাইব করে সেভাবে ফার্মাসিস্ট করতে পারবে অ্যাজ পার দা রুলস অফ সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট। বাট এটা অনেকদিন আগে থেকেই এটা ছিল যে ফার্মাসিস্ট 6টা ডিজিজের জন্য কিন্তু ট্রিটমেন্ট করতে পারে। একটা হচ্ছে টিবি, আর একটা লেপ্রসি, আর একটা হচ্ছে ম্যালেরিয়া, আরো 3টে এরকম আছে, মানে যেগুলো লং টার্ম থেরাপি যেগুলো চলে সেগুলো কিন্তু ফার্মাসিস্ট ট্রিটমেন্ট করতে পারে। ওকে, তো আমি দেখে দরকার হলে একবার বলে দেবো, এখন ঠিক এই মুহূর্তে আমার মনে পড়ছে না হুইচ 6 ডিজিজ কোন 6টা, এই 6টা 3টেতে রয়েছে। তো অ্যাকর্ডিং টু ক্লিনিক্যাল ইউটিলিটি টিবি ড্রাগস ক্যান বি ডিভাইডেড, আগেই বলেছি, দ্যাট উইল বি ক্লাসিফাইড ইনটু two groups. One is the very important demarcation, you can know it. What is the demarcation between the first line and the second line? First line হচ্ছে most potent anti-tubercular drugs. তুমি সবসময় যখন ট্রিটমেন্ট করো obviously you can start at the first line drug, but if it is fail or resistant, then you can choose the second line drug. But this type of drug has the low anti-tubercular efficacy or comparatively higher the toxicity. So be careful for this type of treatment. Okay. So what the first line drugs? First is the isoniazides. INH. Short form is the isoniazide. This is the first line drug, one of the most important anti-tubercular drug. This isonicotinic acid hydrazine. Be careful this name. INH, simultaneously isonicotinic acid hydrazide, the most effective drug for the treatment of the tuberculosis. And you can remember the structure also, and it is helpful not only the pharmacology, it is helpful for the pharmaceutical chemistry also. This is the isoniazide, isonicotinic acid hydrazide. The most effective drug for the treatment of the tuberculosis and freely soluble in water. So this is very helpful. Their bioavailability will be quite high and bactericidal for the effectively growing tubercle bacilli and less effective against the atypical Mycobacterium PC. That means conventional bacteria ক্ষেত্রেও এটা কিন্তু খুব বেশি মারে, খুব highly effective and penetrates into the macrophages of the bacteria, and it effective against both extracellular and intercellular organism. If the organism inside the cell or the outside the cell, the isoniazide is a very good drug. To penetrating power is very high, so that's why it can kill not only one, along with the other drugs that kill the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. What the mechanism of action of the or resistance? তো সব ড্রাগ গুলো বলার পরে বেটার ছিল। ওকে, বাট how to resistance this isoniazide? What are the mechanism behind this? To inhibit the synthesis of mycolic acid. Actually, mycolic acid is the most essential component of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. যেরকম others, in case of different types of microorganisms which are inhibited by the cell wall synthesis inhibitor, protein synthesis inhibitor, nucleic acid synthesis inhibitor, or others mechanism. But here, this microorganism can survive with the presence of the mycolic acid. It is a very, very essential component for the Mycobacterium tuberculosis cell wall. So you can prevent to synthesis of the mycolic acid that can be that that can be kill the microorganism, but you can prevent, do not kill, or the failure of the inhibit the synthesis of mycolic acid. There is a chance of resistance. They are highly selective for the Mycobacterium, and resistance, how it will be the resistance come? It's prodrug activated by the enzymes catalase peroxidase. It's prodrugs mean isoniazide prodrugs, and mutation, sometimes the mutation of microorganism that causes inhibition of these enzymes, and no cross resistance occurred with other anti-tubercular. This is the another advantageous effect. No cross resistance, that means there is a no, that means in that case microorganism only resistance the isoniazide, not the others anti-tubercular drugs, and always given in a combination. This is always given in the combination, and the pharmacokinetic, I think this is the very good water soluble drug, rapidly absorbed from the gastrointestinal tract and diffuse rapidly into the all body fluids and the tissue, and accelerated in the liver by the N-acetyltransferase is genetically determined. N-acetyltransferase that can be metabolized, and half-lives of the 1 hour and the fast accelerator 3 hours, and excreted mainly through the urine and need not any adjusted in the renal failures and contraindicated. This is very useful information in case of the TB. What type of drugs cannot be used in that case? So what is the contraindicated? The severe pre-existing hepatic insufficiency. যদি আগে থেকেই পেশেন্টে যদি কোনো রকম লিভার জনিত প্রবলেম থাকে, in that case you can avoid this isoniazides. Okay, isoniazides. Another it produces some B6 deficiency. Actually, nicotinic isoniazide, the typical use or doses of isoniazide, the 5 mg per kg per day to 10 mg per kg per day in case of severe infection, or the 15 mg per kg per dose twice weekly. উইকে দুটো করে। Adult dose 300 mg for OD once a day. Pyridoxine, this is very important. This pyridoxine, it is also very important question in case of competitive examination. Why, when you use isoniazide, along with must be used the pyridoxine, because this isoniazide produce the pyridoxine deficiency or B6 deficiency will be. So that's why in that case, when you administer or you prescribe, the doctor prescribe always isoniazide along with the pyridoxine or B6, 25 to 50 mg per day, or predisposing to the neuropathy or adverse effect of the isoniazide. This is the most prominent adverse effect, neuropathy due to the pyridoxine deficiency. It is also same case, can also be given in the parenterally in the same dose. And the latent tuberculosis, the 300 milligram per day or mg or 900 mg twice a day. Okay, what the adverse effect of isoniazides? Isoniazides adverse effect depend upon the dose. Obviously the adverse effect or the toxic effect basically depend upon the dose, but sometimes it's not true. The depend upon the dose and the duration of the administration, basically the immunological reaction. The fever and the skin rashes are occasionally seen, but drug induced system lupus erythematosus. Lupus erythematosus has been reported. This is the most important term. What is the drug induced disease? Nowadays most of the drug can produce some diseases. আগে মানুষ মেডিসিন ইউজ করতো, যে ধরনের ডিজিজ হতো, নাওডেজ দেখো তার থেকে একটু ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ ডিজিজ হচ্ছে। কিন্তু কেন হচ্ছে? কেউ ভাবছে যে এটা এনভায়রনমেন্টাল, কেউ ভাবছে এটা জেনেটিক। দিস ইজ নট ট্রু। অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইটস এ ড্রাগ ইনডিউসড ডিজিজ। ইউ ক্যান রাইট ডাউন দিস টার্ম, ড্রাগ ইনডিউসড ডিজিজ। মানে ওয়ান ড্রাগ can use for the treatment of the some specific treatment of the diseases, but that drug will produce the other diseases. That is called the drug induced disease, which is the systemic SLE. This is the very detrimental effect of this drug, SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus. এবং এখানেও ডেথ মানে 90% death বা 100% death হওয়ার চান্স আছে in case of SLE has been reported due to the administration of isoniazides. So one is the great side effect is the due to the deficiency of pyridoxine. So that's why it will be compensated due to administer the pyridoxine, otherwise it will be produce some neuropathy. But another most immunological response, that is the produce some rashes, skin rashes, but this is not harmful to, but another drug induced disease. But sometimes some drug produce some other diseases. This is the main problem in the present scenario. the drug induced disease. What the disease? না সিস্টেমিক লিউপাস। তারপরে ফলে ইন কেস অফ টিবি, তুমি টিবির হাত থেকে বাঁচতে গিয়ে আরেকটা এমন ডিজিজ করলে যেখান থেকে সেখানে আবার তোমার মৃত্যু ডেকে আনছে। তো ভেরি ভেরি কেয়ারফুল কোন কেসে, এবং যদি কারো ক্ষেত্রে হেপাটিক ইনসাফিসিয়েন্সি থাকে সেক্ষেত্রেও তোমাকে আইসোনিয়াজেড অ্যাভয়েড করতে হবে। দো ইট ইজ এ ভেরি গুড ড্রাগ, সবসময় ভালো বলেই যে ইউজ করতে হবে না, কারণ কিছু কিছু জিনিস কনসিডার করতে হয়, আদারওয়াইজ ইট উইল বি হার্মফুল। যেমন স্টেরয়েড বেটার, কিন্তু স্টেরয়েড কিন্তু অনেক কিছু ক্ষতি করে, ফলে যখন তখন তুমি করে at the last stage you can use the steroid. So one of the most important drug induced disease is the systemic lupus erythematosus, in short form SLE. And direct toxicity, clinical hepatitis, because so that's why we can avoid when the person previous pre-existing hepatic insufficiency with the loss of appetite, Kudamando, nausea, vomiting, jaundice, and promptly discontinued. And the risks of the hepatitis is the greater in individual and alcohol dependent. Obviously, those person having the taking some alcohol along with that. Actually, TB basically occurred. This germ is basically introduced in the body. Those person taking chronic alcohol, and especially poor peoples taking alcohol and the food quantity is very poor. In that case, there is a chance of infection of TB, tuberculosis. This alcohol dependence and possibly during the pregnancy in case of the postpartum period. Postpartum period, that means the last stage দিকে যেখানে pregnancy শেষের দিকটা, that is called the postpartum period, and during the pregnancy there is a chance of TB due to the lack of foods. So be careful. Next, the adverse direct reaction. Not only this above, others adverse drug reaction which is occurred due to the isoniazides. The peripheral neuropathy in observed in the 10 to 20% due to the pyridoxine deficiency occur in the slow acetylator or the patient with the predisposing condition like malnutrition. বলেছিলাম যে malnutrition, the poor diet, alcoholism, diabetes, AIDS, and uremia. So malnutrition, that means taking the poor quantity of food, poor nutritious food, or they are suffering from the marasmus or that type of diseases, the malnutrition. Alcoholism, they are taking regular alcohol, and in case of the diabetes patient, also the AIDS. যারা AIDS হয় তাদের ক্ষেত্রে TB হওয়ার চান্স 90% থাকে. Another is the uremia. What is called uremia? Last what is uremia? Uremia means কেউ নেই, গতদি
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
বলো হোয়াট ইজ ইউরেমিয়া? মানে ইউরেমিয়া হলে কিন্তু তাদের চান্স থাকবে এই অ্যাডভার্স ইফেক্ট গুলো, ম্যালনিউট্রিশন। বলো।
ব্লাড কনসেন্ট্রেশনে ইউরিয়ার মানে কনসেন্ট্রেশনটা
হ্যাঁ, দ্য ইউরিয়া কনসেন্ট্রেশন ইন দ্য ব্লাডে ইউরেমিয়া, কালকে আগের দিন ক্যান্সারেও বলেছিলাম। ফলে দেখো একটা সময় কিন্তু সবকিছুর সঙ্গে যখন কোরিলেশন করতে পারে তখন দেখবে কোনো কিছুই কঠিন নেই। এটা কিন্তু ব্লাডে ক্যান্সারেও ছিল, ইউরেমিয়া হয়েছিল। তো ইউরেমিয়া হচ্ছে না ইউরিয়া লেভেল ইন কি ইউরিয়া বলছি, ইউরিক অ্যাসিড অর ইউরেমিয়া urea is concentration in the urea concentration in the blood, or urea means that means urea excreted through the urine, and relative pyridoxine deficiency prompt the excretion of pyridoxine. The really re-adverse by the administration of the pyridoxine in the doses of the low dose of the 10 mg per day, and central nervous system toxicity like very less common, inclusive the memory loss or psychosis or the seizures. হতে পারে অনেক সময় লেপ্রোসি, এপিলেপসি হতে পারে, or psychosis, psychological problem হতে পারে। Actually কি there is a poor nutritious food and it will be affected by the tuberculosis, brain will be affected, central nervous system will be affected. In that case there is a loss of memory or psychosis maybe occurs due to another most important drugs which are not only anti-tubercular drugs, which are anti-tubercular antibiotics also, and it is also used in case of leprosy also. It is a semi-synthetic derivative of rifamycin produced by the Streptomyces mediterraneae. This is very, very important information. You can remember it. Rifampicin, one of the most important drugs for the treatment of the TB as well as the leprosy. And what is the source? The Streptomyces mediterraneae. And active in in vitro against the gram-positive and the gram-negative cocci and some enteric bacteria and microbacteria and the chlamydia and resistance mutant. Actually, this type of যেভাবে করোনা ভাইরাস যেভাবে মিউটেন্ট সেম দ্য রেজিস্ট্যান্ট মিউটেন্ট অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেটলি 1 in 10 to the power 6 অর্গানিজমস, এক থেকে একের উপরে 6টা শূন্য দিলে সেই অর্গানিজমের রেজিস্ট্যান্স দেখা যায় and rapidly selected out in the rifampin. It is used as a single drugs, must be used in the combination. So no cross resistance to the others class of antimicrobial agent. Cross resistance হয় না কিন্তু but rifampicin with pyrazinamide is a very good combination of anti-tubercular drugs যদি others problem না থাকে, যদি others liver or others related no problem তাহলে rifampicin, isoniazid and pyrazinamide is a very good drug for regimen therapy for tuberculosis. What is the mechanism action of resistance of rifampicin? Bind to the bacterial DNA dependent RNA polymerase, inhibits RNA synthesis. That means this rifampicin mechanism action quite different, basically inhibit the RNA synthesis and basically the DNA dependent RNA polymerase, DNA dependent RNA polymerase that can inhibit the RNA synthesis and the bacterial for the mycobacteria and readily for the penetrate the most tissue and penetrate into the phagocytic cell also, can kill the organism that can be poorly accessible to the many other drugs or intercellular organism or sesquiterd or in the abscess and the lungs cavities also. Resistance, the mutation. One of the main causes is the mutation of this particular microorganism result in the reduce in the binding of the rifampicin to the RNA polymerase. Actually, the mutated M tuberculosis, which is mainly inhibit the rifampicin to binding to the RNA polymerase. Actually, rifampicin bind to the RNA polymerase to inhibit the RNA synthesis, but the mutated tubercle bacilli, which is inhibit the binding of the rifampicin to the RNA polymerase. What are the pharmacokinetics? The pharmacokinetics, it is well absorbed after the oral administration and excreted mainly through the liver and into the bile and enter hepatic circulation like bulk excreted in the deacylated metabolites in the feces or in the small amount excreted in the urine. And this is I think and dose adjusted for the renal and hepatic insufficiency is not necessary and distributed widely in the body fluid and the tissues. So greater the bioavailability, distribution, everything is better, but only one thing, it will be excreted in the urine and it produces the orange color. This is the most precautions to the patient. If you take the rifampicin, there is a chance of orange color of urine. There is so no fear. There is an, if you alert before supply the medicine or transfer the medicine. What are the clinical uses of this particular for rifampicin? Generally 10 mg per kg per OD or 6 months and combination with the isoniazid or other anti-tubercular drugs for the patient. And for the atypical, those are not symptomatic, asymptomatic, just like a not typical Mycobacterium tuberculosis, that means like tuberculosis or tuberculosis infections or in leprosy. Generally the 600 milligram twice daily for this dose is very, very important. You can remember it. The 300 when it is 300, when it is 600. The 600 twice daily for the 2 days can eliminate the meningococcal caries, and 20 milligram per kg per day for 4 days. And prophylaxis in contact with the children with Haemophilus influenza type of B disease and serious Staphylococcus infection and schistosomiasis are the prosthetic level of endocarditis. So these are the adverse effect and This is the orange color. This is very important. This orange harmless orange color. It is harmless, no fear, but fear due to the fear. The orange color to urine and sweat and tears. Occasional adverse effect: rash, thrombocytopenia. That means thrombocyte count will be low, platelet. Nephritis, cholecystitis, jaundice, and occasionally hepatitis, light chain proteinemia, and flu-like syndrome characterized by the fevers, chill, and these are the adverse effects like methanol, anticoagulants, cyclopentadiol, the eliminator of the neurodrugs like protease inhibitor, and some other, and also the contraceptive. This is also very important in case of suppose some lady which are taking the contraceptive pill. In that case, rifampicin cannot be used. This is a very good drug interaction between the contraceptive pill along with the rifampicin. So there is a chance of pregnancy in that case. If you avoid at the time they are taking contraceptive, but at the time they are taking rifampicin, there is a chance of less chance to protect the contraception. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, তুমি 11:50 ক্লাস নেবে না? জিজ্ঞাসা করছি, তাহলে আমি ক্লাস নিতাম না, তাহলে আমি নিতাম না। এখন আমি নিয়ে নিচ্ছি নন্দীকে বলে, এই জন্য তোমাকে পাচ্ছিলাম না বলে। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে তুমি যদি না নাও তাহলে নন্দীকে বলে দেবো। নন্দী এখন নিতে পারলো না, কি করবো? ওকে, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে। Next is the ethambutal, another third drugs used for the anti-tubercular drug. Ethambutal, it is a synthetic water soluble heat stable compound and dispensable with the dihydrochloride salt, bacteriostatic. Additionally, the slow rate of sputum conversion and development of the resistance, and given in the combination of RH, rifampicin, isoniazid, and Z. Mechanism action: the Mycobacterium arabinosyl transferase. Arabinosyl transferase, which is the one enzyme present in the inside the microRNA, that will be inhibited. Resistance due to the alteration of the target genes, no cross resistance with the other disease. So that's why there is a quite safer in case of the first line of treatment. There is a no cross resistance. A resistance to the ethambutal emerges rapidly when the drug is used along or combination with the other anti-tubercular drug. What is the pharmacokinetic? It is well absorbed in the gut, then in the gastrointestinal tract. 20% of the drug is excreted in the feces and 50% of the drug in the urine in unchanged. So there is a protein binding capacity of this drug is very high and crosses in the blood-brain barrier only when the meninges are inflamed. So in case of meninges will be inflamed, central nervous system will be infected. In that case, ethambutal will be cross the blood-brain barrier and temporarily shorten the RBC and T-half in the 4-hour caution taken for the renal failure patient. So ethambutal in case of renal failure patient, isoniazid in case of liver patient. What the clinical use? Ethambutal is 15 to 25 per kg OD once a day, and higher dose is recommended for the treatment of tuberculosis meningitis. Tuberculosis in the brain, in that case the dose will be the high, the 50 mg per kg when a twice a week dosing schedule. Adverse effect: the retrovalvular neuritis 25 mg per body, the continue to several months, and loss of the visual acuity and the red green color of the blindness, and 15 mg per kg per less visual disturbance, and contraindicated in case of children too young to permit the assessment of the visual active and the red green coloration or discrimination. So in case of children, that will be most contraindicated drug in this case. Another is the pyrazinamide. Today I complete the first line drug, next day we class the second line drug. The pyrazinamide, it is relatively nicotinamides, and it is stable and slightly used for the water and very weak drugs, inactive in the neutral pH 5.5, and inhibit the tubercular bacilli, taken for the macrophages as an activity. So the activity during the 2 months of therapy is very important. Pyrazinamides. Okay. The mechanism of action: pyrazinamide converts the pyraginoic acid active form and the microform by the Mycobacterium pyrazinamides and disturb the microbacterium cell membrane metabolize and transport to the function. Resistance, impairment uptake of the pyrogenamide and mutation of the enzymes causing the conversion of the pyrogenamide to its active form. Just if you problem, you can just the same thing. That's why I so fast. You can face the problem. You can ask me later on. It absorbs the gastrointestinal tract, widely distributing the tissue and inflame meninges basically, and half-life 8 to 10 hours and metabolized by the liver, metabolism and no cross resistance. So all these fast case of drugs, there is a less chance of cross resistance. Clinical use, what are the clinical uses of the tuberculosis with rifampicin with isoniazid? So rifampicin, pyrazinamide, the normal dose 40 to 50 mg per kg thrice a week and twice a week treatment for the and hemodialysis patient or creatinine clearance is less than 300 ml per minute, 25 to 35 3 times a daily that can be used. There is a adverse effect, hepatotoxicity. So pyrazinamide is one of the most important. It is a hepatotoxicity, nausea, vomiting, drug fevers. अच्छा, do you know the drug fever? जाने ना कि जो मैंने some drugs produce sometimes fever or increase the temperature. That is called the drug fever and hyperuricemia. এই হচ্ছে uremia, uric and it's a hyperuremia means uric acid. Hyperuricemia means the uric acid level in the blood. That is called the hyperuricemia. But uremia কিন্তু urea only. The contraindicated in the liver disease also, and in case of it is strictly prohibited in case of. The next is the streptomycin. I think this is the last drug for this first line of the drugs. The part of the aminoglycoside last in the streptomycin, I think elaborately, but it is used as a anti-tubercular drug. Part of the aminoglycoside antibiotics, which are used full anti-tubercular drugs, but less effective in than INH or rifampicin. Acts only the extracellular bacilli of the pore penetration with the and does not cross the blood-brain barrier, but penetrate in the tuberculosis cavity. Okay. So what are the mechanism action? I think already all of you know the what are the mechanism action of the streptomycin. Streptomycin is a aminoglycoside antibiotic which is bind with the 30S ribosomes. 30S ribosomes. What? Mechanism action, it is reversible inhibition of the protein synthesis of bacterial. It is bind with the 30S ribosome. Next, resistance, it is inactivation by the adenylation, activation and phosphorylation. Due to this cause, it produces resistance, impair entry into the cell and receptor protein by the 30S ribosomal subunit and deleted alteration result in the mutation. So one of the most important criteria for the mutation of the microorganism, there is a chance of resistance or any alteration of the 30S binding sites or acetylation. Pharmacokinetic, what is well absorbed very poorly from the intact gastrointestinal. Actually, orally it is very well. It is basically streptomycin given in the parenteral route, intramuscular injection, and usually administered intravenously for 30 to 60 minute infusion. Normal half-life 2 to 3 hours, but the renal failure patient, its dose will be reduced. So what are the clinical treatment of the infectious resistant to the other drugs? Adult 20 to 40 mg per kg per day for several weeks and following by the 1 to 1.5, 2 or 3 times weekly for several months. And other drugs can always be given combination to prevent the emergency of resistance and non-tuberculosis species of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis than the Mycobacterium ovium, the complex and Mycobacterium canacea. হ্যাঁ হয়ে গেছে স্যার, ঠিক আছে? These are the adverse effect. Okay. So I think, do you understand? If any question, next day you ask me, and next day we discuss about the second line of the treatment of tuberculosis. Okay. ম্যাডাম স্কিলিং দিয়েছে, হ্যালো।